Connecting to GNet. Accessing. Accessing. Connecting. LinkedIn.
An Unfortunate Meeting, Part 3. Awesome was startled for a second. Why, he was having all those strange flashbacks. Were they too part of his patron's design? It was pointless to ponder his smart little head now, and he studied the sensor's data stream projected directly on his faceplate. His fighter was now reaching maximum scouting distance for Starshatter, and he immediately made a course correction. Proper pilots always stayed within sensor link distance, and he was trained by the such. His mistress was an old American pilot who flew bomber escort missions on Earth during the last Great War. Then, promoted due to her incredible skill, joined one of the first all-female starfighter squadrons and protected Earth during Mayhem's invasions. The hamster was introduced to the venerable old woman during the school's visit to the Tri-Ship Monument. Little Awesome came with all his models F6 Star Phantom, starfighter that he had crafted himself, and by virtue of skill won the trip for himself and his classmates. How and why the old patron then decided to keep her watchful eye on him was a mystery. Then again, proper patrons shouldn't be anything else but oozing with mystery themselves. Amelia's teachings found his mind, and awesomely pilot inclined body and fertile soil on planet seeds of knowledge and skill. He cited, again with his flashbacks. His old teacher would probably scold him for his lack of attention. After all, Amelia Earhart had such a legendary focus that they called her the Zen Goddess of Starfighter combat. Awesome grin behind his faceplate. Even in her old age, she could beat his ass both in a simulator and outer space. Alice's hollow stopped dancing and sat before the transparent megasteel canopy with a little spyglass in hand, black pirate hat and eye patch of old-fashioned hat on top. Patrons! Her creator had access to some really cool hollow algorithms. Instead of chiming and using some pre-programmed and often stock lines that most, if not all, VIs use, Alice masterfully expressed important occurrences with action and visuals. The data stream from his main sensor array was coming in waves. Awesome was glad to have an AI to help because together they calibrated the mainframe with their new corrections and did so rapidly that the quality and the detail his stock sensors displayed looked all but impossible to achieve. That is how they managed to spot the faint Tarzarian life signs ahead. 6 of them. They were all hiding behind large pieces of debris, and Awesome was willing to bet that those were either heavy interceptors or TA pilots. Now's the time, kiddo. Awesome chuckled and moved his hand over his main gun control. We need to make this one count. He pre-programmed targeting data and fed into his starfighter's mainframe. The hamster pilot was aiming at one of those life signs with his armor-piercing laser cannon, but without activating the weapon itself. Alice looked at him and grinned happily. A tiny hollow of an ancient gunpowder cannon, complete with a pile of cannonballs and powder barrels, appeared next to her. Alice carefully aimed down the cannon's barrel, raising her eye patch beforehand. Awesome let the fighter drift forward without using his engine. That monstrosity would instantly be detected in the second he touched those nav controls. Alice raised her hand and muttered using strange old-fashioned Earth lingos. Ready to fire, eh? And with reaction speed that only his species could achieve, awesome fed power to the laser cannon, pressed the trigger, and hummed back on his coded link with Starshatter. Fighting Evil by Starlight. Now, if you've enjoyed this short telling of the second book of the Starshatter series, then go ahead and send a little bit of love to the author, the Black Knight, also known as Aragmar, by looking up his works on Amazon. Links in the description below. He can also be found on Minds, where he's regularly active with the community of other independent authors. You might want to check them out. It's pretty cool. Also, if you're looking to give me a little bit of love, then go ahead and just hit that subscribe and just like this video. It would really help me out. I am trying to grow this channel, but I can't do this full time. So I do what I can. So if you help me, you're helping them. If you help them, that's even better. So have a wonderful day. God bless and farewell.
Link terminated.